ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ। Welcome to the classes on Bhagavad Gita simple meaning, the next episode, so episode 2. So we have started studying Gita Dhyana shlokas before taking up the first chapter. So in the Gita Dhyana shloka we have completed the first shloka, that is Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam ವ್ಯಾಸೇನ ಗ್ರಥಿತಾಂ ಪುರಾಣ ಮುನಿನಾ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಮಹಾಭಾರತಂ ಅದ್ವೈತಾಮೃತವರ್ಷಿಣೀಂ ಭಗವತೀಂ ಅಷ್ಟಾದಶಾಧ್ಯಾಯಿನೀಂ ಅಂಬ ತ್ವಾಮನುಸಂದಧಾಮಿ ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆ ಭವದ್ವೇಷಿಣೀಂ. ನೌ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿಗಿನ್ ದಿ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಶ್ಲೋಕ. First I will chant. Namostu te vyasa vishal buddhe pullaravindayata patra netra yena tvaya bharata taila purnaha prajwalito jnanamaya pradeepaha. So, in English transliteration, it can be read as Namo Stute Vyasa Vishala Buddhe Pullara Vindayata Patra Netra Yena Tvaya Bharata Taila Purnaha Prajwalito Jnanamaya Pradeepaha. So if we do the Padacheda, Namostu Namaha Astu Te Vyasa Vishala Buddhe Pullara Vindayata Pulla Aravinda Ayata Patra Pulla Aravinda Ayata Patra Netra Yena Tvaya Bharata Taila Purnaha Prajwalito Jnanamaya Pradeepaha. Sa Namaha Astute Vyasa Vishala Buddhe. So this shloka is about saluting the Vyasa Muni, Vyasa Rishi. Namaha Astute Vyasa, and that Vyasa, what is his speciality? Vishala Buddhe, a great intellect, mighty intellect, the one with mighty intellect. And Pullara Vindayata Patra Netra, Pulla Aravinda, Aravinda is Padma, Kamala, lotus. So Pulla Aravinda Prasphutita Padma, that is fully bloomed lotus. Ayata Patra Netra, Ayata, the extended or large, Patra, petals. So Netra, so his Netra, the eyes are being described here. That how is his eyes? His eyes with this Vyasa with eyes as large as the petals of a full-blown lotus. Vyasa Yena Tvaya Yena Tvaya Bharata Taila Purnaha. So by you, Tvaya Bharata Taila Purnaha Prajwalitaha Jnanamaya Pradipaha. So by you, the lamp of Jnana, wisdom, Jnanamaya Pradipaha is Prajwalitaha, that is lighted. With the help of what? Bharata Taila Purna, full of oil of the Mahabharata. Mahabharata itself is acting as Taila for the wisdom of the lamp of wisdom, consisting of the wisdom lamp. So, such a Vyasa, to you I bow down, or my salutations. So, this is the meaning. So, if you see the simple meaning, salutations to thee, O Vyasa, salutation to you, O Vyasa, of mighty intellect and with eyes large like the petals of a full-blown lotus, by whom was lighted the lamp of wisdom full of the Mahabharata oil. So, and then the next shloka is salutations to Sri Krishna, the preacher of Bhagavad Gita. Prapanna Parijataya. I will chant this. Prapanna Parijataya Totra Vetraika Parnaye Jnanamudraya Krishnaya Gitamritaduhe Namaha. So the English transliteration of this shloka goes like this. Prapanna Parijataya Totra Vetraika Parnaye Jnana Mudraya Krishnaya Gitamritaduhe Namaha. So the padacheda of, or the splitting of the words will be like this. Prapanna Parijataya Totra Vetra Eka Panaye. So it's better to see the original Samskrita shloka. Prapanna Parijataya Totra Vetra Eka Panaye Jnana Mudraya Krishnaya Gita Amrita Duhe Namaha. So this is actually Krishnaya Namaha. So that Krishna who is Prapanna Parijata, who is Totra Vetra Ekapani, and who is Jnana Mudra, who is with Jnana Mudra, and who is doing Gita Amrita Dohana. So each word has a profound, important significance. Prapanna Parijataya. So Prapanna is Sharanagati, that is surrender. Parijataya. So those, Parijata is, what is Parijata? Wish fulfilling tree, like a Kalpa Vriksha. See, Prapanna Parijata. So it is he is wish fulfilling or wish yielding tree of those who take refuge in you. So Prapanna Parijataya. It is being addressed to Sri Krishna only, that, O Krishna, those who, you are that Parijata for whom, those who have taken refuge in you. So this is the Prapanna Parijataya. Then Totra Vetra Eka Panaye. Totra Vetra. So Eka Panaye. In one hand is Eka Pani. Eka Panaye. In one hand, what is he holding? A cane for driving cows. Vetra, that is the that bamboo stick he is holding. For what? Totra. The Totra Vetra is the word used for the stick used to drive the cows, driving the cattle or any animals like horse also. So his Sarathi also here, but it is also being shown that he is a Gopala, because the next one is Amrita Duhe, Duhana Kriya, the milker of cows, that is also coming here. So is being reminded that he is the cowherd boy, Sri Krishna. So he's holding in one hand a cane for driving cows. So Gita Amrita Duhe, Gita Amrita. Gita is here again compared to Amrita. Earlier we have seen Advaita Amrita Varshini, Bhagavad Gita in the first shloka. So now Gita Amrita Duhe, the one who is the milker of Gita nectar. So he is providing us with that Gita Amrita by milking it. So now Jnana Mudraya, Jnana Mudra. Most of you know Jnana Mudra. When you hold the forefinger, the tip of forefinger with the thumb, then when they touch each other, and then you stretch other three fingers, then it will be like this. This is Jnana Mudra. So Jnana Mudra is one of the important mudra which is used for doing dhyana and concentration, developing concentration, especially with Omkara Upasana. This is being used, and any meditation also, because when you hold this, mind is easily concentrated, the nervous system calms down, mind automatically calms down. So whenever you are disturbed, whenever your mind is restless, just hold this and sit with closed eyes and deep breathing, your regulated breathing, and focus on your breathe. Just look at your breathe, observe your breathing, and then hold this position of your finger, the forefinger and the thumb finger. So this is the Jnana Mudra. So hold this like this, both the hands, with both the hands, and then if you meditate, meditation is a big thing, but even if you sit with closed eyes and observing your breathing, so regulated breathing, the equal amount of inhalation and the exhalation, even if you watch your breathing, mind will automatically calms down. So this mudra is used for concentration. So concentration is one which is required for attaining jnana, achieving jnana, knowledge, seeking knowledge. So that's why Jnana Mudraya, Krishna was shown with this Jnana Mudra while preaching this Gita. So that's why this, because he taught the knowledge, the greatest knowledge, he poured out that in the form of Gita. So that's why, so this is being told. So what is the meaning then? See, salutations to Krishna. Just salutations. So Krishna, the holder of Jnana Mudra, holder of Jnana Mudra, granter of desires of those who take refuge in him, the milker of Gita nectar, in whose hand is the cane for driving cows. So this is the third Dhyana Shloka. So once again, we'll just read out the shlokas. Namostute Vyasa Vishala Buddhe Pullaravindaayata Patra Netra Yena Tvaya Bharata Taila Purnaha Prajwalito Jnanamaya Pradipaha Prapanna Parijataya Totra Vetraika Panaye Jnana Mudraya Krishnaya Gitamrita Duhe Namaha. So today we'll end with these two shlokas. So we'll again study the next Dhyana shlokas in our next episode. So, Dhanyavada, Namaskar.